difference between getting into the playoff zone and the relegation zone was just a matter of 1 or 2 points. I mean,
you know, it all starts early on, and then you really have to know you're risking your whole tournament by not performing well in the early stages. You know, once people can put pressure on you to where you know you have to get the points, and they're playing freely. It makes a massive difference. I mean, whoever gets the win here today is looking in great shape. It's that soon, even though there's with 5 to come.
Andy has effectively set Juhal in the big blind, and
he has music.
What is it again?
you know, it's a question of how he perceives her range of raising here, isn't it?
I can't think there's any hand that he's going to call with. I mean, there's a little bit in there, so he's getting a reasonable odds on the pot, but not good enough that King 7 is ever going to be in any decent shape. He's too good a player to call. I don't even know why he takes so long to think about, because it would be a major mistake for the Iceman to call her.
He has seemed, Roland, he has seemed like a guy who is not on his A game this evening in this first Premier League heat. And as the defending champion, a man who's got a bullseye on his head, he's going to have to bring
well,
I
tell you something. I really didn't think there was any chance he'd call him.
72,000 in the pot, but the golden goose egg, or perhaps the Raz, if King or 7 doesn't hit.
I'm not running 4 against him.
What if I had 20 grand, then I would be.
What an upset.
Out. Gone.
Let's feel like yours, huh?
On your bike.
You are healthy, defending champion.
About the best I had today.
Number 1 last time. I don't think he went out first in any heat in Premier League 1.
Gone.
Where do you want us to send your zero, Juha? Annie Duke now in front, and Tony G will feel like he's got a minor victory.
Yeah, I mean, Tony G is, he was looking out the door, but now he's already got a couple of points on the board. How many points is it for 5th?
1.
1 point. He's already got a point, Tony G. He can send his point wherever he likes.
In the first level of this heat, Roland, it looked like the devilfish was inside Phil's head. Now it looks like the roles are reversed.
It's 22,000 total.
Button here.
I'm all in.
Re-raise all in.
Good news for G.
That's 22.
Cross. Call.
He's had the good news when he needed it here tonight,
Yeah, I
Tony
mean,
G.
it's a nice fix here because he's got him when he could have been a 50-50. He's had the overpair twice. So that's pretty much as good as you can hope for, and just hope it holds up.
No,
Look how big this putt is, 122,000.
He'd be right back in it.
You
get a 7 in
the
the
9.
No, excuse me, I didn't mean that. I said a 9. I meant to say
8 with an 8.
Only 2 7s, and the jacks and 8s will hold and double up. I mean, true.
Well, Tony G,
At
he's
least
a
we have a
very lucky
contest.
boy.
Everyone's got chips. It's good for the game.
Except me. Don't raise this blind, guys.
You set up. There's nothing you can do. 5 your hand.
Tony G is
I know you got a hand. That's why you're raising a lot.
very confident poker
you got,
player,
right?
but he just seemed to get quiet so easily, so early after about 4 hands here, and I think now he's kind of shaking the salt a little. You know, Roland,
Raise to 22,000
in the first 2 levels of this heat, Marcel was doing so much limping in, and because that's his game in multi-tables, you wondered if he was going to be able to adjust.
Re-raise all in.
He's adjusted so
getting
far.
action.
Is this an automatic call?
I think it is. I mean, I haven't seen David's hand, but there's so much in the pot that Marcel really can't pass any hand.
I mean, with just your estimation of Devilfish's range, there's a small chance Marcel could be in a 50-50.
I think there's a decent chance that he's in shape. Against Ace Queen, he's in alright shape.
Cross open place.
I knew you had about that shit.
Sounds like a dominated hand.
No, looks like Ace 4 or something.
Ace 4?
It looks like Ace
Thanks a
right.
lot, guys. It was nice seeing you all.
Well, you know that, yeah.
Who do you
Ace
think's going
five.
to win this one?
Wow.
I think you want to have a bet? Hang on. Hang on.
No, go ahead, Deal. I think Devilfish.
I bet they all want to bet against me.
What do you want
I
to
think
bet?
Devilfish is
Even
going
though
to
I'm
win.
favourite.
You give him 3-2 then.
No, go ahead, Deal. I'm not
No,
going to
I'll
bet
take 3-2 for that.
Yes.
All right,
Well,
5%
why are we
juice.
waiting? Let's stop talking. Then
You got 5% juice.
Just steal the card.
He
Bill.
gives you 5%.
You said you want to...
The fish is on his
How can he-
face.
I got
Oh,
Tony on
no.
my side.
If
How
there's
can I
any
miss?
fucking danger,
Oh, no.
How can I?
it never ends.
It's not over yet.
Thank you guys. Take care.
10 on spade will be a
No,
good
no, there's 2 more cards to come.
jack of
Yeah.
diamonds.
Stick 'em in.
Even Ace of Spades is not that
Has
good.
the fish left
Ace
the
of
building?
Spades is exciting card.
Yeah.
It's not that good. Any spade is really bad for the fish.
That's not a
Looks
good
like the
card.
40-60 that Marcel
Not a bad
looks
card.
like he's going to get it. It's 3 outs for Dave Elliott.
I mean, King or Jack
He has
is
done
fine,
a
Well,
unlucky
it is,
here,
because it
but
burned the card off.
Roland, it was a...
but it's not a killing card. It's still
I don't like the
Ace of
all-in
Spades.
because he is committed, Marcel. But
You qualified, so you get paid now. If you didn't qualify, you don't get paid.
Fish just seemed to have lost his motivation there for about 2 hands.
He's got the-
He's got 1
Flat
point.
call, and then
You wanted to fold
He
the
has
hand?
got
He's a
1
low
point in the
stack,
first
they're
Premier
suited,
League, and
five-handed.
after
He's
such
low
a
stack in the
promising
tournament.
start, I think he'll be a little bit
Devilfish isn't-
frustrated
What
by
would
only
you
taking
Devilfish
1 from this
isn't
heat.
playing to left.
Well, the Devilfish's mojo is gone, and all of a sudden, it's just looking, besides Phil Hellmuth, obviously, who's on target for another great Premier League, the early indications are some new names on top of the leaderboards.
I guess if you play reasonably good and you call everybody's hand right, you should still be in there, really. But that's poker. That's not made all of them, you know. It's bullshit.
Go to
Great
Poker
business,
News.
man.
Oh, they
Welcome
cut
back
this
to
live?
Premier League Poker, a
Poker
league
news?
format where
Hands
players
on
are awarded points in the standings based on their
Wow.
finishing position.
That's disturbing.
they're very, very
They're not
bunched,
showing
so it could be the first player to make a move.
Just the action.
What is going to separate this? Ooh, again from the button.
It's situations, you know.
It means either
can
he
get away
doesn't want to
from that.
lose as much this time.
If you get the right situation, just have the nice hand at the nice time.
She's like,
Or if you can get a few blinds through, just try and get a slight lead. But four-handed, you're still going to walk into some hands, even if you are very, very proliferate with your raises.
Starting up, I mean, Helmut's made it.
Yes.
Helmut's made a total of 25,000. So
We raise all in.
let's see if you really want to get away from the hand or not.
Now Tony G's talking. Now he
Oh,
actually
she's
does
thinking
come
the
to big
same
hand.
thing.
You really should keep quiet, Tony G. I mean,
70, 80, 90, 94
but this time again, it's for all of Helmut's chips.
Yeah, G's got more. And the other thing is Helmuth, if he folds here, is he's only going to have about 80,000 left. Excuse me, 94.
Ace on the button and gave him a better hand right in a row. Or is he just, I have a feeling he might be trying to just give me the chip lead for unnecessarily.
I could easily be doing that.
I know,
That's
I know.
for sure.
I know.
You should call.
I think I might have to. Let me just
I think you should. I think you can't let me push you around.
I don't mind who's going out first of you guys.
Wow, he gave it away, Tony G.
Alright.
You can't play that game with Phil Helmuth,
King
can you,
Jack?
Roland?
Good move.
Nine.
Good move.
Ace 9 speeding.
King whatever, and 9's a good move, man.
Yeah.
Good move. I'm not gonna.
You better like get a message eventually to stop raising my blind.
Oh no no no
You
no.
will?
Oh no. No, I'm gonna get you. Don't worry.
I mean, if I'm moving all in every single hand, I mean, once I didn't do it, I felt sick. I went outside, I vomited. Now
I know,
I'm
I
going to
know.
push in every time.
I
was sick.
know,
I had King
and I'm-
Deuce. I laid down a King Deuce.
And
I
when
was
you're sitting
sick.
in the green room, you're gonna ask
I
why
was
you
like,
did it every
why? I was
time.
thinking, what am I doing laying down this? I want to see how you call. You don't like calling. You don't like being out.
Last year, didn't you get 7 points in this thing? You tried to give me a hassle
I don't know.
every day,
I don't
and
think I had 7
you donked
points.
off all your money every single time.
He holds a record 11 World Series bracelets, and last year in the Premier League was top of the table before crashing out in the final. Will the poker brat lose his cool?
I let my emotions fly just a little bit, and that frustration builds up. And then, but there's days where I have the 2 kings, they have the 2 jacks. It's all in. They hit their jack, and I just smile and I say to myself, I enjoy the fight, you know, and that's why I am the best poker player in the world, because I have the kings every day and they have the jacks. I'd like to be perceived as the greatest poker player in the world, but I'd also like it if people recognize my honor, my integrity, and the fact that the only bad thing about me is when I lose it 20 seconds or a couple minutes a day when I'm playing poker. It's one of those times you had me.